Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sisters. Good evening, mommies. Good evening, friends. Welcome to another edition of our Saturday classes. I want to thank God for every one of us. I want to thank God for what God is doing in our individual lives. It is my prayer that the Lord will continue to do great and mighty things in our lives, and that our testimony will be sure by the grace and mercy of God. Tonight, we continue with our detoxification series, and I will dive in more on certain things that you notice in your body system that will prompt you to know that you need detoxification. Last week, we spoke about uh, we built a foundation and a background on detoxification, and we point out that our body is actually built and created with certain organs to be able to do the normal to act and do their normal function of body detoxification. And we stressed more on why we need to do detoxification, and then certain things that we can do here and there. But today, I will be talking about certain things that you will be noticing in your body system for you to know that it's about time to detoxify. I will also stress a little on the importance of detoxification and why we need to do it. Okay, welcome once again. I want to welcome everyone online presently, and want to welcome those that will be listening to the voice notes after this time. Equally to welcome those that will be listening to the voice note YouTube and all the other platform. It is my joy that you are here or you are with us. This is a time and a period that we all need to come together to see how we can uh, nourish our mind and change our mindset so that we can have a change of mindset when it comes to health awareness. It's also a time that we can't leave one another alone, because this journey can be lonely and we need one another to be able to go on very smoothly. It's also important for me to introduce this platform for the benefit of those that are just joining us for the first time. This is Tabitha Health and Wellness. It's an online platform where we teach and educate women on basic principles to healthy living and healthy eating, and so that we can all be able to have a strong body to ensure that we're strong enough to be able to fulfill God given assignment and purpose for our lives. Without a strong body, all dreams, all dreams, all vision, and all beautiful things that we want to become, they become very worthless, and then become very useless right in front of us, because we don't even have the push, we don't have the energy to be able to do them. When we are not healthy, we have a problem with our emotions, and the way our emotions are poor, it will going to have impact on our health automatically. So it is it's a holistic approach, that the whole being is totally and in good shape. Your body, your soul, and your spirit. And if you care about your body alone and your spirit, if you say you want to care about your soul alone, you will find out that your body, that is like a vessel that is carrying your soul and your spirit, they will become very weak, and then there is no place for your soul and your body to reside, and it will definitely leave your body, and that is when we call there is no more life in the body, and man become a dead soul, or a dead being, and it become and useless. You're no more worthy to be on the surface of the earth. But so today, it is very popular about health and wellness, but very limited people are practicing and doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to their health. But having a community like this, it's really, really very important for us to strengthen one another and to carry one another along. In Tabitha Health and Wellness online platform, we do not diagnose or treat any ailments, or diagnose any diseases or treat any of such. We only share information. It is purely educational and informational purposes alone. And we want you to ensure that you see your healthcare provider just in case you have any medical issue and you want to practice any of the things that we are doing on this platform. Ensure you seek the opinion of your medical practitioner or your healthcare provider, a well informed practitioner to be able to guide you on the process. So I want to welcome you once again on this note. We started detoxification yesterday, and I would like to I would like to share with you. I would like to remind us that last week we dive into certain areas of our uh, body organs that are created by God to do a natural form of detoxification. So today I'll just build on what I started last week, and and we go on from there. When you hear the word detox or a cleansing, some people use cleansing, so interchangeably. They use cleansing, they use detox. The people, it can also further be defined as a variety of detoxification diet pattern. It can also be a regimen that you are, or a therapy that you engage in order to engage in. So basically, detoxification is removal of toxins. The goal of detoxification is to remove unhealthy, and you must understand this particular aspect, to remove unhealthy foreign substances as well as harmful bacteria, yeasts, and viruses from your body. These things are harmful. They are foreign things. They are not meant to be in the body. Aside from the fact that you have the bacteria that are also in your gut that helps with health. We also have the bacteria that are unhealthy, okay, but the good bacteria must overshadow the bad bacteria because they are the ones that help to fight any unwanted bacteria that come into our body system. And so your immune system will be strong enough and the good bacteria must be strong enough. We will get into that as we go on into this detoxification process, what we call the probiotics, how we introduce probiotics to our system to ensure that we have the good bacteria in thousands and thousands of numbers so that they can do their work. So this bacteria and the yeast and the viruses from your body system must not stay there. If they keep staying in your body system, they build a community, and the community that they build is not a godly, is not an awesome community. They build it to wreak havoc in your body system and to create problem. So we need to do something to help you to feel better and so that you can operate better. Honestly, when your body is overloaded or loaded with this amount of things in your body system, meanwhile the way God created our body, He put them in such a way that where once the immune system identifies such things as foreign objects, what the immune system will do that it actually chases them out. It actually the immune system chases them out and pack them together and then throw them away. So that was why we did the activated charcoal challenge the last time. So what it does is like a magnet. It helps to attract, also to mop up certain toxins in our body system and bind them together and throw them out of your body through your urine, through feces and all of that. It helps to bind them together and flushes them away through the colon. So now it is important for us to know why we do what we do. So I know certain people ask me questions about activated charcoal. They're not aware about, they don't know what it is. So basically this is the principle behind the activated charcoal. And of course we've had a lot of testimony on the platform, thousands of hundreds of people, women sharing testimony on how activated charcoal have saved them a whole lot, even their grandchildren. So it's something that this detoxification process. So activated charcoal is also an agent of detoxification that helps to mop up toxin for your body. So detox that we're talking about can equally mean a different things to different people. Like some people might want to say they want to do a detox program for losing weight and it's to shed or to remove excess fat from the body system. That is another type of detox program. I want to explain what I said by what I said by that, by the statement I just made now, that I said different detox program and timing for different people. Let me explain. Now, for instance, there are somebody who have maybe early stage detox program for early stage cancer. If somebody is maybe like stage one or certain thing, there are kind of things that we say, okay, you know what, do this, let's embark on this particular one, stage one, embark on this one, we'll give you this touch, give you this touch, and all of that for a period of time. Okay, check your body for this period of time, check your body for this period of time, check your body. So we give specific. But there are some people that maybe it is stage two. You're not going to give the same recommendation of detox for stage one to the same recommendation of stage two and stage three, or advanced cases of stage four. Okay, so it is not the same recommendation. And having said that, I'm not saying that we have the degree of the case of the issue determine the level of the level of detoxification, or the way you address that kind of detoxification method. So now you have to be specific. You have to know the kind of person. So that's why it's not just good that you're just here to detox on the program that they call it a 150,000 naira. It can help you detox your colon, and what exactly are you sure that is where you want to face? Is that the combination of things that you want to put together that you want to help you to flush out that area? So we want to look at this. If it's a breast cancer, you want to look at specific food that are attack and that can help that particular area. If it's from the ovarians, for instance, the ovarian thing, you want to look at the detoxification process that can help with that particular thing, and you want to watch the body system of that person, and you want to watch the kind of protocol or the kind of treatment plan that the person is going through. What do I mean by that? That somebody that is going through chemotherapy, for instance, we look at it because the immune system is already down, energy level might be low, and you put the person, subject the person or certain juice fast or something around that place that time, because already the chemotherapy process has taken a lot from the person. So when I'm recommending things for chemotherapy, many of people that have spoken to me, they know what I tell them. I space the time. I tell them, okay, when you want to, before your chemotherapy, this is what you do. Then 72 hours after your chemotherapy, this is what you do. And a lot of people have found it very helpful on their journey in their current chemotherapy protocols. So when somebody, so another thing, another example I want to give is somebody that have a kidney issues, for instance. Now you are putting somebody that are, and there are different stages of kidney issues. Somebody that have CKD, for instance, a chronic kidney disease, you want to be careful the kind of thing that you're going to give the person, because the kidney is not filtering things. So you want to give the person excess water, because you want to give the, if you are giving the person excess, let me explain, let me clear this. If you are giving the person that have a kidney CKD a lot of water to drink, you may be putting too much pressure on that kidney, because the kidney is not filtering enough. It doesn't have the filtering, all the panel, like a filtering, let me call it like a filtering net that are put there inside that it cannot filter. Or somebody that the creatine and the urea is on a very high side, you can see that you can't place such a person on certain kind of detox program. So that's why, for everyone listening to me today, please let us be very cautious about the kind of detox program that we are doing. The ones we are doing on the platform, of course, very mild, very simple. They're just like food in your body system. And of course, detoxification should be about food that you're putting in your body system that is able to remove toxins from your body. So that's about that. Then how then do you know? How do you know if you need a detox? So we have been talking about being specific with our detox, being purposeful with our detox. You know what you have, you have a goal in mind on what you want to achieve. You're not just doing for doing sake. Now, the reason our goal in mind in Tabitha for a period of doing our detox is because from January to June we had a detox program in January, and we just felt that, okay, we've had a lot, we've moved into the world enough, environmental factors and so many things will have known our body system. We think that it's time for us to give our body another reset program. That's why we did what we're doing. That's why we are doing what we're doing in the month of July, to detox our body system, to remove toxins. And I want to believe that a lot of people are doing this program, because it's very helpful. We have had a lot of women testimonies about of this detox and things that we do on the platform. So that's why we are doing what. So how then do you know if you need detox? Please follow me in the next voice note. Now, duration of the detox. What is the duration of the detox? I like to talk about this particular detox program because it is important for you, and I want everyone to pay attention to this. Detox and cleaning can vary in time. Okay, it can also vary in length. Okay, so it can range from maybe from a day, 24 hours, or few times, and all of that. And it can also be for few days, and it can also be for few weeks. So now I'm going to explain certain things. When some people, when we recommending certain detox program for some people, we need to observe the kind of situation, a health situation that such people are going through. And before we can recommend a kind of detox program, so a lot of people, they just hear detox and they dive into detox immediately. It's do something, and you don't know why they're doing what they're doing. They publicize detox tea, and you hear people saying, I went to the toilet, I flushed out very well, and that is their own definition of the detox tea. Now, if you're only doing that, okay, you may not be achieving a lot in enough, because you don't have a specific desire or certain things that you're working with, to that you want to achieve, and that detoxification. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So now, if you want to embark on a detox, it must be specific. It must be for certain reasons. Like what we are doing on the platform now, we said this month we want to do a detox and remove certain toxins, because I'm not specifically working on any particular issue or a particular health issue. So it's a general detox that I introduced to us, something that is very mild, that is not going to alter anything. And as a matter of fact, we even spaced it. We spaced it like, okay, every other day you use this, every other day you use it. Then so cloves, maybe you use it like a 1 teaspoon your water in the day, and all of that. So there is a reason why we are doing that. That's just a general detoxification for the body. So when it comes to specific issues, we know the kind of recommendation that we give specific issues. So if somebody reach out to me and said, I've been taking certain things for a period of time, the first question I ask is, why are you doing what you are doing? And said, no reason, I'm just taking it. So it may have been born out of maybe what the person heard or on Google search, or somebody shared this and all of that and started doing, or somebody said, I use this. So you really don't have to base your detoxification on that method alone. You must be working with certain reason or something's purpose. It must be purposeful. And if it's a general one, you can just join the general one that we do here in between, and you just do it general detox. I just want to do a simple detox, and you do a simple detox. So why I'm saying this is that some people have done detoxification process, and they got worse from doing detoxification, because there's no knowledge, there's no information, and it's not purposeful. So it must be purposeful for whatever you want to do. Please kindly bear that in mind. So when your detox is becoming too long, it is not acceptable. A detox that is longer than necessary is not recommended. I do not recommend a detox that is over, too long. Somebody is saying do a detox for 3 months, 6 months. For what purpose? Of course, there are certain people that will put on certain detox program. Depending on, I will share that too. Note that, I know, for instance, there are detox program for different health issues and level of the issues. And you must understand this concept very well. Now, I think I should do a little pause here as well. Women on this platform, please invest on certain things in your home. We can't talk about the detoxification process without talking about these certain areas of our health. You need to do that, very important. So that is, by the way, we'll talk more about that in the course of our detoxification classes, because we need to do a lot to ensure that we achieve a lot, and the lot is going to help us. Now, if you feel, so what are the things, what are the ways you feel that make you feel that you need detoxification? What are the ways, what are the things you feel in your body? The first one is when your skin begin to break out. Today you will see boil, tomorrow you see your ankle is gone, this thing, you see this one coming out. Before, I used to ask a question. I have this malaria blisters that comes out of my mouth, so I will ask my mentor that, this thing's always, when I want to have malaria, this thing comes out. So it's like a norm for us. You say, when somebody wants to have that thing, say, person wants to have malaria and all of that. So it's It's another sign that your immune system might be low, and you just want to, you certain things are just accumulating in your body system, showing you certain signs. That means that there's an accumulation of toxins that needs to come out of your body system. Number one, your body is loaded with too much poison, and it comes out. It might be giving you sign, breakout, acne in your hand, not even body, face alone, breakout your skin, your body irritation, boil here, boil everywhere. Before you, you'll be wondering, especially our teenagers, they have this particular way that they just break out and all of that. Sometimes many of them, they have a lot of acne. These many times it's because of the thing, the buildup of toxins in their body system. It's built up. Some of them, some children, they have boys all over them. They said they are allergic to this, allergic. Sometimes it's just because the body is bigger. And for adults as well, you start saying that you're having this today, you're having one boy somewhere. Tomorrow your armpit is this. Tomorrow your inflammation everywhere. It is sign that you need a break. You need to detoxification. Another thing is sensitivity. Sometimes when you're oversensitive, you say, I have a sensitive skin, I have a sensitive skin, I have this, I have that. It's also a sign to show that you may need detoxification. It's not that our bodies are different, really, yes, but then when your body is oversensitive to certain things unnecessarily, you go somewhere, you do that, something will be biting. You see, why our bodies can handle a certain amount of toxins exposure, like what we said last week. Okay, they often do a great job of preventing us from becoming healed by getting rid of microbes and waste we don't need uh, in our body system. They get it out of our body system, but the high levels of this exposure over time can lead to many side effects. Okay, so it can lead to many side effects from our body system, and because our body respond differently. Sometimes it can mean that you're exposed to heavy metals, for instance, lead, cadmium, aluminium, and so many things like that that we've exposed. Chlorine, even chlorine. Some people drink chlorine water. And let me just pause on this episode, in this voice note, please. As a matter of fact, I just grew that what we call it now, thought, that's dislike for using chlorine inside water. Many people have come to say, they will do water treatment for us, and they will add this, they will add chlorine. So in fact, I'm talking about experts in water treatment that are doing water treatment everywhere that you see them, even in agencies and big agencies around us. They will just come, put two amount, just regulate the amount of chlorine that you put there. It will kill the impurities. Yes, it will kill the impurities. What about the effect of chlorine on our body system, especially on our thyroid, on our iodine? There are some nutrients in our body system that your body, there are some nutrients that your body needs, but your body don't produce them. Example of such is iodine, and iodine is critically needed in all our glandular organs. These are organs that produce hormones, and they disrupt these chlorine, fluorine, bromide, and all of that. They disrupt or the endocrine system in our body system, and that's why we have a lot of issues with thyroid issues, because these chemicals, they contend greatly with the little iodine that you even have. So the iodine is supposed to go to different parts of your body system, to your thyroid, to your pancreas, to your ovary, to all those places where hormones are generated, and they begin to give you problems. So please, if you are people will come to do your treatment, please ask them questions. All this issue where you ask women some questions. When I ask women some questions, they just say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why are we doing I don't know? Is it only our husbands that we have information of everything that goes on in our homes? We should be informed. That's why we're in this community. We should be highly informed about certain things. I'm not saying I know it all. Please, no. Because it's my line, my area of food. I do trainings, I read up, I research, I do all of that. I relate with other people, experts, and all of that. And I know certain things are just not good for us, especially chlorine in our water. They want to treat your. Some people will even be telling you. authoritatively that there's no way you want to treat water without adding chlorine inside. And that's why even in the diaspora is even worse. Chlorine water, fluorinated water is worse abroad. So please, you want to be very careful. And that's why I encourage us to invest in certain things that are very critical to our health. And I will not stop to talk about this thing. See, money that you will use to buy the exotic car, that we will use to buy fancy clothes, fancy this thing. These are the things we should invest all in our kitchen. A lot of us have misplaced priorities. I'm sorry to say if I'm being harsh using this word. My apologies ahead. But please, there are things that we need to do. A woman that has a certain luxurious stuff, gold and all of that, and you cannot buy a good juicer in your kitchen, excuse me ma, that is not so good. It's a different thing if you can't afford it. I know people who can't afford it that are saving towards it, that they said this is their project for the year. Their project for the year is to get a juicer, and they have been able to achieve it. I know women who send messages to me and they want to change their this, they want to change their work recommendation, and they will achieve it. They will buy the juicers in their homes. So if you can afford it, please buy a good water treatment in your house. Make inquiry. Please don't use your money to go and buy all those things that they put stone inside that is not doing anything. There are machines that are doing excellent work, that are do wonderful work. Nobody is trying to market anything here. And if I'm trying to market, I'm marketing something that is good to you, which is not an offense. If you have your money, please invest money in things that know that, because these are some of the things that put toxins in your body system and become so difficult to get them out of your body system. I start feeling some ways you don't know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and meanwhile it's what you have in your home that is causing and creating problems for you. Okay, so oversensitivity is another thing that you will just want to be careful about. Another one is unpleasant look of your skin. You look at your skin, just look at your skin feels just dull. It feels dull. It feels unpleasant. You just feel that this is not how your skin is. Something is going on. We always say regularly that our body speaks to us. Our body is telling us certain things, and you must be sensitive. If you are regular, you should be able to check your body system always. Excuse me, when your leg is swelling, it is not an outsider that should tell you that your leg is swelling. It's okay if another that sees it. It's okay. I'm not querying you. I'm not blaming you for that. Some other people might be the one that will just notice something, but you must be able to check your body as well. A woman told me that I check my body regularly. Oh. I check my hand. I check my this. Good. You check your hand. It's not that you are being paranoid. No, not that you're paranoid, but check your body. You know how your body feels. Somebody asks you, is this how your body always looks like? Is it how it's always, because even your doctor will ask you, is it the way your body is it your level? This is the way this way swells? Is that the way? You say, I don't even know, self. I speak to a lot of women, and when you ask us, they will say, I don't know, I can't say, I don't even understand. So I'll be like, women, why now? A little, let us get information about ourselves. Nobody is going to tell us about yourself. You are the one that can tell you, my body used to feel that way. I just noticed that I was feeling somehow. Your breast used to feel like, I just feel that my breast feeling this. It maybe is small, it's now tender, it's over tender, it's now looking somehow, because the shape of the body, changing shape of the breast too, can be a sign of an issue in your breast as well. But you don't even know how it was before to know when there's a change. So it's a P problem. So you need to check certain ways, the way your body feels and all of that. So when you start seeing that your skin is ordinarily looking dry, looking dull, looking like unpleasant, you don't like the way it might be a sign that you need detoxification. Another sign that you need it is what frequently getting sick. Sometimes you're just feeling sick. Today, you might treat malaria. 2, 3 weeks after, you're treating malaria. Another 3 weeks, you're treating malaria. The first thing that comes to your mind is, come, let me give my body a cleanse. Right? That is what should come to your mind. So I'm going to be talking about, I can't cover that this week. Next week, as we will be rounding up on, because we're not going to be rounding up on our detoxification, we will move it into our breast care challenge straight, because it is part of the detoxification that is going to lead us to our breast care challenge in August. So now, but I will be talking deeply on certain things that you can be doing, so many things that you can be doing in detoxification. It's not about herbal teas and all of that. So God helping me, helping sharing certain things with us that will help us to do a cleanse in our body system. So when you are frequently getting sick, or you treat malaria this time, you didn't get well, you treat malaria this well, this next thing that should come to your mind is to what? Is to detox your body. Paraventure, if you are listening to me now and you are in this category, maybe you've been feeling sick all of a sudden, say I think apart from the fact that you just want to do, just go on certain detox program, you want to hit a lot of fruit and vegetable, plenty of it, water therapy, water, plenty of water, because even the drugs that you are taking to treat that malaria is toxic itself. It's going to build some toxin in your body system. Every drug is a poison. Just let me share that with us. Every drug that you take is a poison. Even the doctors even know, even the pharmacists giving you the drugs, they know that even the drugs, some pharmacists will call some people and say, if I give you this drug again now today, I'm not helping you, madam, this thing is getting too much. I know somebody who told me that he went to a hospital, a pharmacy, the pharmacist treated him for antibiotics, give antibiotics. The third time the guy refused to give the guy, he proposed to give the woman the antibiotics. He said, I can't give you this antibiotics because it's too much. Because the first one you use is damaging your flora, your flora, and so many things to your body system. The second one again, and the third one, that is killing. It can cause fungal infection. It can cause a lot of buildup in your body system, and that can create a problem, yeast overgrowth and all of that. So, and you need to be careful in that area. So you want to pay attention to that. If you're falling sick every time, please take a break and just plan. You can even do lemongrass tea detox program, as simple as that. Do the ones that we are doing, activated charcoal detox program. You can do the golden turmeric milk. Please excuse me, ma and sir, ma, and for SARS that are listening to me, we need to take care of ourselves. When your body is not acting the way it works, then take a break, pause and look for nature. At that point, it's not only drug that you need. You may be treating, but at that time, look for nature things that you will bombard your body with. Put a lot of things in your body system. I was just feeling like that. I just took cucumber for my bag before coming to class. I just started chewing cucumber in my bag. I've done something good for my body system. See, we just have to be intentional about this one. When you're not feeling good, when me I'm not feeling good in my body system, it's just like the whole thing will just collapse around me. When you're energetic, you're strong, you're good, you can think straight, you're not emotionally down and all of that. So just check when you're falling sick on a regular basis. Take a break. Take a break. Is that you're going through stress? Stress is putting toxin in your body system. Is that you are eating something that's putting so many environmental factors? Your environment is too toxic. Your mind is too much. You are thinking about a lot of things, and there's a buildup of toxin. The thing is, if you are sick or you are well and you are listening to me now, the thing is, there's no story about it. There's a buildup of toxins in your body system. Simple. So what you need to do is just to get those toxins out of your body system, and you can get them out through a lot of things that we are doing around. Even castor oil, even putting oil under your feet. As simple as that theory, it can do a lot. Putting water, activated charcoal in your water, put it inside your water, clean your system. It's something. Put it turmeric, ginger, garlic, and then blend it and pour it inside. Anyhow you want to do, no particular recipe. Little small quantity. Put it inside. Orange, then onion juice. You can do onion juice. You can do onion soup. You can do so many things. Take it like that as it do, but not that you take it one. No, you take it afternoon on Monday. You said it's not working. Take it like that. Bombard your body. Morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. Do it like that for 2 weeks. Your body will remain the same again. I tell you. Your body, even doing inhalation, you just put some essential oil inside your hot water. Use your towel to put it all over your head. That is taking. Essential oils are powerful. They are oils from plant extracts, and they are stronger and powerful even than those plants that you are ingesting. So if you put certain drops, just with hot water, inhale it. It goes into your brain, goes into your nerves, goes into your body system, and you feel good. Just simple as that. Some people, you just our old people, they will put this lemon, all these malaria plants, neem, this moringa. They will boil it very hot. They will put it inside a pot, let it be warm a little, and use it to bath. They will put it from their head down. What do you think they're doing? They are allowing those plants to enter into your body system, to give it, what, to give you that. Before we used to think that is a herbalist work. We used to think that is herbalist approach. It's not. Oh, it's not. Before, when somebody bring plants, well, what kind of thing, what kind of demonish and leverage? It's not demonish. Please, let's go back to the way we were brought up. Let's go back to our own way of medicine. Sometimes it might just be that you do that water, that warm water stuff, you just put it, you put some essential or those blame plants, dongoyaro leaf and all of that, and lemon, you put those, just put it, you put it and you soak your leg inside for like 30 minutes warm like that. Those things will just penetrate under your feet. All your organs are getting those things. When they were doing those things for us, we didn't understand what our parents were doing for us that time. We just, what is this woman doing again? But the ancient old saints, they were actually great medicine that we don't understand. I pray, hearing me tonight, we trigger something inside many of us. For me, I do that. I've done it before. I've done it before that I just boil water. Somebody was healed around me. We have been doing so many of that. I said, oh, today, you know what we do? We will do warm water. I boil the plant and all of that. Just pour it on your body warm. The warmth of it, not only that is warm, you know, the medicine of the plant gets into your body system and you sweat out. By the time the person sweats the thing out, that sweat is burning out toxins. That's a principle, that's a simple principle. Please, we are not doing babalawo or something here. We are not doing herbalistic. This is nature. Nothing but nature. Absolutely nature. I'm getting our mind back to where we were, where we used to be. All the trees, all the plants that are around us, that they plant around you as plants, as ornamental plants. All those herbs and shrubs that are growing in the gutters. All those things that are growing around you as weed. There is nothing called weed. All of them are created purposefully. There is a plant that is growing around my area. It's just growing like weed. Then I asked one of my guys that stay around me. I said, what is this? The boy just looked at say, I was even telling the person, weed it off. The guy said, no, man, do you know this thing is used for so? It's from Aqua Ibom. I was telling him that this plant is used for something. I can't remember what it was. I said, really? Really? Ah, that's interesting. Say this plant is good for something, maybe for epilepsy or something. So I said, really? And I just said, okay, leave it there. Maybe somebody around that may need it will come for it one day. I just left it there. I didn't remove it as weed. But maybe if it's creating nuisance or I see any horticulture or someone that needs, I will tell them to take it off like that. So the thing is, plant nature, they are particularly powerful. The other thing I want to talk about is sluggishness and weakness and lethargy. If you are sluggish, sometimes I just feel weak. There was a day I woke up. I don't know whether it was from my inside. I'm sharing my personal experience with us so that we will know that it's not about one person. We are all facing environmental factors and different things. So I just got up emotionally. I was just down. I wasn't feeling sick, but I knew I wasn't up to it. So in my head, I was looking at so many things, so many things I can do around me. So I took banana. I took banana. I had the banana. I took certain things to put cayenne pepper in my water to just give me certain warmth and all of that. So I was doing all of that. I was just doing things around me just to give me. Then I tried to play music to just bring me off a little, because I'm a woman as well. My hormones just, sometimes our hormones, especially when you're getting towards your menopause and all of that. So all of a sudden, I just knew that I was just taking certain things. I was very sluggish. I wasn't up to task at all. But it's not that I was having malaria or headache or something. But I just knew I was really sluggish, and immediately I just took certain things to just get me to sweat out. And when I sweat out, I think that I just had a breakout of the sweat, and I just felt lively. And even myself, I said, my life is back into me. So certain things you may be sluggish, but just mean you need something to come out. I don't know, anything could have happened. As my sneeze something, I might inhale something, might just be from my inside, might just be from environmental factors, might be something around me. But having the knowledge of certain things to do, and of course, when people say that you begin to pray and all that, doesn't mean you're not praying. The things you are doing to their nature, their God themselves, God might give an inspiration of something to you to do. And for using that thing doesn't mean that you are not a woman of faith. Something that is only when you pray alone as women or you're acting in faith. But when you are choosing something, God gives you a directive. You do this, thing, put it in. It's God that gave you the understanding. And God Himself is involved in what you're doing. Put it inside and drink, and you will see a miracle happening in your body system. The other one that might happen to you is that unusual and unexplained tiredness or fatigue. You're just tired. Say, I just feel tired. Somebody will wake up in the morning and say, I just feel tired. You might just may need a detox program. Sometimes it may be brain fog or trouble concentrating. You may be at work and you're trying to concentrate. Everything is just like just gloomy. Do you know that you may just have a short prayer, yes, and you may just say, I think somebody should get me fruit. You may get fruit and eat certain fruit and take water, and you will just feel energized and strengthened because that fruit has gone. Because fruits generally they are cleansers. Vegetables are nourishers. They nourish your body system. They put your body, nourish your cells and nourish your body. Fruits, they remove toxin. They are cleansers generally. So this might be part of the thing that may be happening to you. You want to have a change in that. And if you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling tired or brain fog or trouble concentrating, please you want to shut down. Please, when you're having fog or you're having trouble concentrating, please shut down for that period. Don't stress that brain. Don't put too much pressure on that brain because that might even be give you sort of drop what you are doing. You might take a walk. You might just change the discussion of what you are doing. You might just say take tea, herbal tea, you know, lemon tea. You might take a peppermint tea. I want to believe that many of us we have certain things in our office too that we can reach out to and put in our this and that, irrespective of who is talking. People will talk. You know, people will always talk. People will talk. They will say something, but do what is right for your body system. After what you are doing, what you are right, they will be copying you. They might be initially, but they will copy you. Just take a sip of your herbal teas, and then you are good to go. So, have that. Please just shut down anytime you are experiencing brain fog or lack of concentration. Please ensure that you shut down a bit and then you reach out for something to clear your head a bit. Or you can take a walk, you can take water, you can just talk, say something, do something different for what you were doing before, and then you will see it might just not take it might not take more than a few seconds for you to be back. That's just what your brain wants at that moment. Your brain might want you to just shut down so that you can reset yourself immediately, and before you know what is happening, you will be fine again. Then another thing is mood swing. Some people have mood swing. Mood swing might just be because you are loaded with toxins. Today you are smiling, the other one you are not laughing. You have anxiety issues, you have depression issues, symptoms, you have anxiety symptoms. It might just be a buildup of toxins. So okay, so the buildup of toxins might come from different sources, but the point is that there is toxin load in your body that needs to come out of your system. So it means that it might be that you need a detoxification process and or regime that you need to get those things out of your body system. Another thing is that if you feel bloated, you have a form of indigestion, or even feel constipated, it might also be a time for you to detox. Okay, let me share with you what this briefly. Okay, so one of my big mentors told me certain things, told me something. He said one day he woke up and he started feeling just funny. He was just feeling like, what's happening? So he started tracing back. What did he eat? And what happened? So he said immediately what he did was that he just shut down what he was doing and he went to do a animal cleansing. So that's one of the things I'm going to share with us on the detoxification process. I'm hoping to share it next week. And he did it immediately, flushed himself out, everything came out. Before he knew what was happening, he was back to he was back in shape. So it might just be that your body need to clean out, detox. So when you feel constipated, know that of course one of the organs of detoxification that we mentioned was a it's mentioned is as our colon. Colon is also one of our agents of detoxification, a natural organ that God has put there to remove the waste product from what we ate after digestion. The waste shouldn't stay in your body system. The colon is meant to drag it out, but because of the abuse and so many other factors, the things get stuck inside our body system. Some of the things are meant to leave our body system. They are still there for the past 6 months. So how will you not be sick? How will we not be sick If we have undigested food, waste product from our food that is there in our body system for the past 6 weeks, 6 months, is inside our colon, how will your colon not be congested, and how will we not feel sick? So doing an animal detox program may just be a thing. Flush it, go through the colon, and brings it out. I have seen it work like magic as well. So it is important for you and I to notice your body, get to know how your body is feeling before then you can reach out for what. When your body is feeling that way, the worst thing you can ever do is to reach out for Tylenol, paracetamol, or some of these analgesic or ibuprofen. Some even have very strong ones that they use. Just is a temporary relief. You don't need a temporary relief. You need something to get out of your body system in form of your toxins. It's not for you to calm it down or to shut it down or to keep it quiet. You need to bring it out of your body system so that your body can breathe and you can be free and you can live a normal life again. Uh, it's on this note that we're going to close the class tonight. I'm believing God that we've been blessed by this teaching. And again, let me also say that this week, the subscription program that we're going to do is golden turmeric milk. Please, nobody should miss golden turmeric milk detox program. That is very powerful. It's both doing is in anti-inflammatory, is it's a powerful help for the hormones. It's very good for cleansing the system. It's very good for rebuilding ourselves, rebuilding our body system. It's powerful. It's good. We need to engage in that. It's a combination of your turmeric, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a dash of black pepper, a cup of coconut milk. If you cannot find coconut milk, you will want to use almond milk. Almond milk, put it together and then just warm it. Your your milk may be warm prior to adding a teaspoon of turmeric, a dash of black pepper. Your options, every other things, they're just optional. It could be cinnamon, dash of cinnamon. It could be dash of ginger. It could also be dash of cayenne pepper. All of those things, they are just optional. The major ingredient here is 1 cup of coconut milk or quarter cup of coconut milk, depending on what you want to consume. You also have your 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a dash of cayenne pepper, a dash of black pepper. Those are the three major ingredients. Warm it up, add those things together, and drink it. Please, let's make this every day from real Monday. Okay, some people start their detox their um challenge from Sunday. That's fine. It could be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till the next week, and that will be awesome if that is what you're going to be doing. So I look forward to your testimony, and I'm trusting God that tonight's class will be able to impact you and to open our eyes of understanding for greater things for our health. So next week we will continue with our detoxification program. Don't forget, August is our healthcare breast care challenge. I can't wait for us to dive into our breast care challenge. And I've also told you that please look for where to get your radish, because radish is going to be one of the ingredients that we will be using for our breast care challenge next week, alongside with every other thing that we used to have. But we are adding something different this time to help us with our health. Thank you for listening to me. The Lord bless you and keep you all.